Hi, I'm Kate. Welcome to my Pilates class. Today we'll do a beginner Pilates mat workout based on the classical Pilates sequence. This session is designed to help you build core strength, improve posture, increase flexibility, and learn proper control of your body. Move slowly, focus on your breathing, and try to keep every movement controlled and precise. If something feels too challenging, simply take a break or reduce the range of motion. Let's begin. Lie on your back. Bring your knees into tabletop position and lift your head and shoulders slightly off the mat. Your front ribs should feel knitted or tucked in, melting down toward your hip bones rather than popping up toward the ceiling. Start pumping the arms up and down. Inhale for 5 counts. Exhale for 5 counts. Keep your core engaged, shoulders relaxed, and gently press the lower back into the mat. Breathe deeply and keep the movement small and controlled. This version with bent knees reduces strain on the lower back and is perfect for beginners. Imagine your spine is glued to the mat. If you feel it arching, bring your knees just a tiny bit closer to your chest. Pump from the shoulders. Lie back and relax. Now we are going to do the assisted roll-up. Sit tall with your knees bent and feet flat. Then hold the back of your thighs for support. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, slowly begin to roll your spine down, one vertebra at a time. Keeping the movement smooth and controlled. Really engaging the abdominals. Keep your elbows soft and wide to avoid pulling with your shoulders. Let your abs do the heavy lifting. This version is perfect for finding that deep spinal articulation and building the core strength you need for the full movement. Now we are going to do the full roll-up. Lie flat on your back with your legs hip-width apart and your arms reaching toward the ceiling. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, begin to curl your chin to your chest, peeling your spine off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Reach forward toward your toes, keeping a deep C curve in your spine. Then inhale to start your descent. Exhale as you slowly roll back down, articulating through every inch of your back until your head touches the mat. Keep your legs parallel and your feet flexed, as if you're pushing against a wall. This helps engage the back of the legs. Keep your hips anchored and heavy, so you don't toss your body up using momentum. Now we do the exercise one leg circle. One leg stays long on the mat. Extend the other leg toward the ceiling. First we draw small circles outward. Draw controlled circles with the lifted leg. Keep the hips stable, the pelvis quiet, and the core engaged. Inhale to begin the circle. Exhale to complete it. And then we change direction and circle inward. The goal of this exercise is to improve hip mobility while stabilizing the pelvis. Now we repeat with the other leg. Imagine your hips are glued to the mat. The goal is to move the leg without rocking your body side to side. Press your grounded leg firmly into the floor. This is your anchor that keeps you stable. The kick up. Use a quick, controlled exhale to zip the leg back up to the center to fire up your deep, low abs. Check in with your upper body. Keep your chest open and your neck long, letting your core do the work rather than gripping with your shoulders. Roll up to sit, holding your thighs. Next exercise, rolling like a ball. Balance on your sit bones. Pull your knees toward your chest and hold your legs. Round your spine and roll back onto your shoulders, then return to balance. Try not to let your feet touch the floor. Inhale to roll back, exhale to return. Stop the roll at your shoulder blades to keep your cervical spine safe. This exercise massages the spine and activates the deep core muscles. Lie back and relax. Next exercise, single leg stretch. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat. Hold one knee toward your chest while the other leg extends forward. Switch legs smoothly. Inhale for one switch, exhale for the next. Keep the abdominals deeply engaged and the pelvis stable. Imagine your lower back is imprinted into the mat. If you feel it arching, reach your long leg a little higher toward the ceiling. Place your outside hand on your ankle and your inside hand on your knee. This keeps your leg alignment perfectly straight. Keep the tips of your shoulder blades off the mat throughout the entire set. Don't let your upper body sink as your legs move. Lie back and relax. Now we'll do double leg stretch. Bring both knees into your chest. Inhale as you extend the arms and legs away from the body. Exhale and circle the arms around, hugging the knees back in. Keep the lower back gently pressing into the mat and move with control. Focus on maintaining strong core stability. Don't let the weight of your legs pull your upper body down. Exhale as you circle your arms around and pull your knees back into your chest, returning to that small, compact shape. Lie back and relax. Now we do single straight leg stretch. Extend both legs toward the ceiling. Hold one leg and gently pulse it toward you twice. The other leg reaches long away from the body. Switch legs with control. Keep the shoulders relaxed and the core strong. If your hamstrings feel tight, you can hold the leg behind the knee. If you have more flexibility, place your hands higher toward the ankle. This exercise strengthens the abdominals and stretches the hamstrings. Now we'll do double straight leg lower and lift. Both legs extend straight up. Place the hands under the glutes to help support and stabilize the pelvis. Slowly lower the legs toward the floor, keeping the lower back stable. Then lift them back up with control. Move slowly and only lower the legs as far as you can maintain core control. Next exercise, crisscross. Place your hands behind the head, lift the head and shoulders, rotate the torso so the opposite elbow moves toward the bent knee while the other leg extends. Alternate sides slowly. Focus on the rotation coming from the rib cage, not from pulling the neck. Imagine your pelvis is filled with a bowl of water. Don't let it splash side to side as you twist. Lie back and relax. Now we'll do spine stretch forward. Sit tall with your legs extended slightly wider than hip width. Arms reach forward. Inhale to lengthen the spine. Exhale and round forward, reaching your hands toward your feet. Imagine creating space between each vertebra, as if someone is gently pulling your back backward and your arms forward at the same time, creating length through the entire spine. This exercise stretches the spine and hamstrings. Imagine you are curling over a large ball, reaching your fingers forward while pulling your belly button back toward the wall behind you. Lift before you lean. Focus on going up and over rather than just reaching for your toes. You want to create space between your vertebrae. Keep your toes flexed to engage the back of your legs and deepen the stretch through the entire posterior chain. Keep your shoulders sliding down your back. Don't let them earring up toward your ears as you reach forward. Now we are going to do the corkscrew. Lie flat on your back with your arms pressed firmly into the mat and your legs extended straight up toward the ceiling. Squeeze together like one long tail. Inhale as you circle both legs to the right, then down toward the floor. And exhale as you sweep them back up from the left to the center. Each time, change the direction, alternating between clockwise and counterclockwise circles while keeping your core rock solid. It's not about how big the circle is, but how stable your pelvis remains. Only go as low as you can without your lower back arching off the mat. Your arms and shoulders are your anchors. Press them into the floor to ensure your torso stays still. Roll up to sit, holding your thighs. Now lie on your stomach. We'll do Swan prep, back extension. Place your hands on the mat beside your body. The further back you place your hands, the higher you will be able to lift your chest, but the exercise will also become more challenging. Gently lift the chest off the mat using the muscles of your back. Keep the neck long and the shoulders away from the ears. Focus on length through the spine rather than height. Keep your pelvis heavy and pressed into the mat to prevent any pinching in your lumbar spine. Don't crank your head up to look at the wall, as that puts too much pressure on the neck. Next exercise, swimming. Lift your arms and legs slightly off the mat. Alternate opposite arm and leg in a fluttering motion. Breathe naturally and keep the core engaged. Imagine length through the body as if you are swimming. This strengthens the entire posterior chain. Focus on reaching your fingertips and toes toward opposite walls. It's about becoming as long as possible, not about how high you can kick. Imagine a cup of water resting on your lower back. Your arms and legs should move vigorously, but your torso and hips should remain perfectly still. Keep your gaze down at the mat. This ensures your neck stays aligned with your spine and prevents tension in your upper traps. Sit back on your heels and round your spine to release the tension. Now we'll do rocking. Bend your knees and hold your ankles. Slowly lift your chest. Keep the movement smooth and controlled. Try not to let your knees flare out wide. Keep them in line with your hips to protect your lower back and get the most out of the hip flexor stretch. Bend your knees and add some small pulses. Slowly lift your chest. This exercise opens the chest and strengthens the back muscles. Don't just pull with your arms. Think about kicking your shins away from you. This is what creates the lift and the tension needed for the stretch. And now try to gently rock forward and back. Inhale to rock forward toward your chest and exhale to rock back toward your thighs. Your lungs act like a bellows to move your body. Avoid throwing your head back. Look forward and slightly down. Sit back on your heels and round your spine to release the tension. Now we are going to do the one leg kick. Lie on your stomach and prop yourself up on your forearms. Engaging your core, kick one heel toward your glutes with 2 sharp pulses. Kick, kick. Then extend it back long and switch legs. Keep your hips grounded and your pelvis completely still throughout the movement. Make the first kick a stretch for the quad and the second kick a deeper contraction for the hamstring. Think, stretch, squeeze. Press the floor away with your forearms to stay lifted and keep your neck long, like a sphinx. Now we are going to do the double leg kick. Lie on your stomach with your head turned to one side and your hands clasped behind your back, resting them high on your spine with elbows dropping toward the mat. Bend both knees and kick both heels toward your glutes with a sharp pulse. Then, inhale as you extend your legs long and lift your chest, reaching your arms back toward your heels to open the chest. As you exhale, lower back down and turn your head to the opposite side to repeat. Think of the kicks as a rhythmic. Each pulse should go a little deeper, stretching the quads and firing the hamstrings. When you reach your arms back, imagine someone is pulling your hands toward your feet. This helps peel your shoulders away from the mat and expands the ribcage. Try to keep your inner thighs and heels squeezed together during the kicks to maintain a strong midline and protect the lower back. Lower your chest and turn your head with control. Avoid flopping back down. Keep the back muscles engaged throughout the entire set. Sit back on your heels and round your spine to release the tension. Next one, shoulder bridge. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor, hip width apart. Lift your hips into a bridge position. Extend one leg. Lower it toward the floor with a flexed foot. Then return. Keep the hips level and the core engaged. Repeat that slow lower and lift 3 times on the same side before bending the knee and switching legs. This strengthens the glutes, hamstrings, and stabilizes the pelvis. Imagine a spirit level resting across your hip bones. When you extend and lower your leg, the bubble should stay perfectly centered. Don't let the hip of the moving leg drop. Press the heel of your grounded foot firmly into the mat. This ensures your glutes and hamstrings are doing the heavy lifting, rather than your lower back. Keep your rib cage knitted together. Avoid overarching your back. You want a long, neutral diagonal line from your knees to your shoulders. As you kick the leg back up, reach through your toe as if you're trying to touch the ceiling. This creates space in the hip joint. Roll up to sit, holding your thighs. Now we are going to do the seal. To get into position, sit with your knees open and feet together. Then thread your arms inside your legs to grab your ankles from the outside. Balance on your tailbone in a tight C curve and inhale as you roll back onto your shoulder blades. You can clap your feet together 3 times like a seal's flippers. Return to balance while keeping the movement controlled. Focus on coordination and maintaining a rounded spine. Stop the roll at your shoulder blades. Your head and neck should never touch the mat during the movement. Try to find the moment of stillness at the top and at the back of the roll to prove you have total control over the movement. The last one, roll over. Lie on your back with legs extended toward the ceiling. Lift the hips and bring the legs overhead toward the floor behind you. You can also lightly touch the floor with your toes. This provides an even deeper stretch for the spine and hamstrings, but only do so if you can maintain total control without putting pressure on your neck. Inhale to prepare, then exhale as you slowly articulate your spine back down to the mat, vertebra by vertebra. The real work happens on the way down. Use your abdominals as a brake to lower your spine bone by bone. Don't let gravity just drop your hips to the mat. Keep the weight on your shoulder blades, never on your neck. If you feel pressure in your throat, don't reach your legs back so far. Press your triceps and palms into the mat. This creates a stable base and helps you control the lift of your pelvis. Keep your legs straight and active. Imagine reaching your heels toward the wall behind you to get a deep stretch through the entire back of the body. Bring your knees into your chest. Relax and take a deep breath. Thank you for training with me. I hope you feel more control in your body. Remember, consistency is the key. Even short workouts done regularly can make a big difference. Try to come back to this practice a few times a week and notice how your movement becomes smoother and stronger. If you enjoyed this workout, don't forget to like the video and share it with someone who might enjoy moving with us too.